Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. And in this video we do the full 5 battles of the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge on Nightmare difficulty, which we have about 46 hours left to go. And be jealous of my 27 Lex Luthors. If you also want to be jealous, I have 9 extra Arkham Origins Batmans that I have no plans on selling just to piss you guys off. So in the first challenge, one challenge currency, 1 energy per fight, only bronze characters are allowed on your team. In the first matchup, we have New 52 Green Lantern, Lex Luthor, and the Joker. Bronze cards are level 40 Elite 5, the silver card is level 35 Elite 2. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits. And once again, today's drink is brought to you by Coca-Cola. So we got Green Lantern block spamming in our opening contest. Gets eliminated. Lex Luthor is in. Have to knock him out before he gets to 1 bar. So we're going to take this power drain and get to 2 bars. We're going to go off the gravity pull. That's going to do a lot of damage to Lex Luthor. And we got the lifesteal. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. The Joker eliminated. And yes, we did throw Lex Corp on Lex Luthor, as expected, and Fourth World on Green Lantern, even though we probably don't need it. So, Lex Luthor gets eliminated for the victory in our opening fight. 223 XP, 460 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Harley Quinn, Nightwing, and Regime Cyborg, who is black. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits. And if you guys hear more of an echo, this video is being recorded in the Ludington Motel. So apologies for that. But we are getting this video up before the challenge expires. So Nightwing is in. Green Lantern gets forced in. Power Drain connects for about 850. So Cyborg is in. Sonic Disruptor blocked for 258, 110 of it gets reflected. Green Lantern is at 2 bars. Deathstroke back in. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. Cyborg eliminated. Harley Quinn cartwheel hits for about 1,300. We're going to go off the sword spin. Get rid of Harley Quinn.
Way ahead of me.
Green Lantern in, gonna block that. We're gonna go off the green penis rockets. Nightwing gets circumcised for the victory in the second fight. 226 XP, 1,500 credits. In the third matchup, we have Regime Catwoman, Nightwing, and Deathstroke. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits. Now we can also use the little recharge glitch in patch 2.10 to avoid swapping characters out or spending energy in the 5th battle. This is extremely important because not having to swap gear will actually make for faster fights versus having to go put gear on everybody else. And it allows you to use the same team in the full 3rd battle, which is really nice. So we're going to go off the eye for an eye. Deathstroke eliminated. We'll probably do this once in the 4th battle. We'll probably still do the swap out for 4 of the 5 fights in the 5th battle. 14,471 damage for the victory in the 3rd fight. 228 XP. 540 credits. In the 4th matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Cyborg, Sinestro, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So Sinestro gets tagged in. Got a light combo out Sinestro. Lex Luthor is in. We're going to go off the eye for an eye and hope this is enough to get rid of him. 25% health may prevent that. Yes, it does. That power drain gets blocked, so Cyborg back in. Sonic Disruptor connects for 595. Second Sonic Disruptor, this one blocked for 77. We're going to go off the gravity pull, and Cyborg eliminated for the victory in the 4th fight. 231 XP. 580 credits. At the 5th matchup, we have the Flash, Green Lantern, and Nightfall Bane, who needs to shave his back and his cock. The second match is now 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Green Lantern trying to beat on Deathstroke, not working too well. And we're got the eye for an eye. Nightfall Bane eliminated before he can even get in the match. $14,471 damage for the victory in the 5th fight. 234 XP. 620 credits. In the 6th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against New 52 Green Lantern, Sinestro, and Nightfall Bane, who still needs to shave his back. The skill of the match is 5,000 credits. Kind of weird having the same silver card 2 fights in a row, though. That's probably going to be the exact same result. Which is probably why people skim through the entire battle until the final fight, which people love watching. So Sinestro is in, and he's going to suffer the same fate Green Lantern did. And once again, we're going to have the eye for an eye. Sinestro goes tumbling down like a little piece of shit for the victory in the 6th fight. $14,471 damage in the easy victory in the 6th fight. 236 XP. 660 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Lex Luthor, Regime Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman. Middle card turns into a level 35 Elite 1 Silver. The skill of the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Everybody please praise the Weed Whacker. So Lex Luthor about to get eliminated. Green Lantern comes in first, basically beat down the first silver, and then get off a super move on the second one. Down goes Green Lantern. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. Wonder Woman eliminated. $14,471 damage for the victory in the 7th fight. 239 XP. 700 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Regime Doomsday, Regime Solomon Grundy, and Regime Flash. Let's get the match is 5,000 credits. Kind of screwed up the order there, but that's okay.
Begin.
We recovered, boys. So regeneration on Solomon Grundy for about 43 to 47. Or 34 to 47. Solomon Grundy block spamming. Born on a Monday, and it's actually Wednesday. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. Doomsday eliminated. I still remember Solomon Grundy's passive in the beginning of Injustice Gods Among Us being annoying, and every Solomon Grundy had bloated stats, which actually made the card pretty good, but when you use it, it sucks ass. So the Sword Spin will not get rid of the Flash because he's blocking. That lightning kick hits for about 3,000, but we're going to get off the green penis rockets, and the Flash even blocking. Well, he is able to survive that. But we're going to tase him right in the dick for the victory in the 8th fight. $241 XP. 740 credits. And again, I really wish they would make Nightmare a little bit harder because you can make so many mistakes and win every fight, no issue. In the 9th matchup, we have Nightwing, Deathstroke, and Regime Bane. The the match is now 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Now, one thing that really does help when you're leveling up the new Injustice 2 characters that you get, when you're about to start the fight and recharge, close in the top right window, you can do it as many times as you want. It's annoying, but leveling up in this game sucks, especially past level 44, so it's a good little glitch. So Deathstroke hanging on by a thread, point blank, almost wipes Deathstroke out. Nightwing gets eliminated. We're going to power drain Deathstroke right in the cock. And just because we can, we're going to power drain this piece of shit. And we're going to go with the eye for an eye, Bane eliminated. Again, cheesing out super moves to get easy kills on silver cards. 14,471 damage for the victory in the 9th fight. 244 XP. 780 credits. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against New 52 The Flash, Regime Nightwing, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Skill of the match is 10,000 credits. 25% health is in play. Regime Nightwing takes half damage from base attack, so we have to try to get the super move on. We have a lot of power drain mitigation for Lex Luthor. So Lex Luthor's at 1 bar. Let's get him in. Now we're going to purposely not block it. Looks like he's going to do an orbital strike. That is going to get blocked. Lex Luthor is at 2 bars. He's not even using a special. Well, that's his problem. We're going to go off the coordinates received, and Lex Luthor eliminates his silver counterpart. This Weed Whacker brought to you by Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. And we're going to go off the eye for an eye, Nightwing eliminated. $14,471 damage for the victory in the 10th fight. 247 XP. 820 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and the Joker. Skill of the match is 10,000 credits. So you see that Catwoman only has about 6,500 health. So if Catwoman comes in, that'll be an easy kill. Almost like wiping out a high health bronze card like Lex Luthor. So Joker comes in first. Laughing gas blocked for 3162. That's going to do a lot of damage. Deathstroke almost wiped out. We're going to shoot the Joker right in the cock. Catwoman in with the cat claws. Where is Aquaman when we need to have some fun? But we're going off the eye for an eye. Catwoman eliminated. Nobody from our team has been eliminated yet, even though we've made a ton of mistakes on purpose. Just to fuck with the AI. 14,471 damage for the victory in the 11th fight. 249 XP. 860 credits. Now, normally in the 12th fight, we would swap out our roster and go put in the Flash, but thanks to a little free recharge, so you click in the top before it actually loads, and you get the free energy. In the 12th matchup, we have Insurgency Deathstroke, Wonder Woman, and Insurgency Harley Quinn. Challenge is Radiation. Skill of the match is 10,000 credits, and it actually makes the fights a little bit quicker, because instead of having to spend 30 seconds changing your roster, having to talk through it to avoid the Injustice theme copyrighting the video. It's really nice because it actually makes it a little bit quicker to get through the fights. Now, obviously, you can use this in the 4th and 5th battles, but it's a little bit more annoying. We probably are going to do it in the 3rd battle, just so we can use Green Lantern, Deathstroke, and Black Adam. 14,471 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 252 XP. 3,400 credits. So the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge Battle 1 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And in the second challenge, Harley Quinn must be on your team. Now, as you see, Injustice 2 Aquaman is 44. I think Injustice 2 Superman is 45. I have been using the energy recharge a lot for doing farming. So by the time Injustice 2 Aquaman comes out, these cards will be level 50. So I guess let's throw in Injustice 2 Superman just for shits and giggles. Let's throw in Insurgency Harley Quinn. And for the gold card, we are going to use Sheikh Ahmed Habibi.
Black Adam.
Just because we can. I think Arkham Knight Batman would be a little bit more fun, but we're not about fun, we're just about killing people. So the first matchup, we have Regime Green Lantern, Nightfall Bane, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Cards are level 40 Elite 5 Silver. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits. And this is a battle that is a target of criticism. This is not a nightmare. A single Elite VII Gold card has zero issues with these fights, even with no gear. You can throw 15,000 challenges in the fight, it doesn't matter. Eventually, the gold cards are just going to wear them down. And if you're using a really good gold card like Arkham Knight Batman and Injustice 2 Superman, you can really cheese out some high damage. And for the record, we already have one promotion for Injustice 2 Aquaman, and we're going to have a third promotion for Superman after this, as we've gotten one Superman and two Aquamans out of the Injustice 2 promotion pack. Now, why am I airplane moding the Injustice 2 pack? Well, there's a simple reason. If I really wanted an augment card, I would go into Survivor mode. If I wanted 30,000 credits, I would farm in Bonus Battle 6 for 10 minutes. If I wanted a silver card, I would farm in Bonus Battle 6 for 15 minutes. If I wanted a gear item, I'd just go open a gear locker and get 3 of them. The only reward that's actually beneficial is the Injustice 2 Superman and the Injustice 2 Aquaman, and if you spend less than 4 hours airplane moding the pack, that's more value than actually farming it. The 500 or 491,000 credits that you need. 299 XP, 480 credits. In the second matchup, we have Wonder Woman, Insurgency Lex Luthor, and Regime Doomsday. Let's get the matches 1,000 credits, and the challenge is Power Surge. So yes, this is why I airplane mode these packs. If you're going to offer a low bullshit RNG drop rate, don't have it be like 1%. I was pissed off with the Dawn of Justice Batman probably being in the 5 to 10% range, and I exploited the hell out of that to make YouTube videos for you guys. And I fully plan on doing that to minimize how much I have to farm to get both Aquaman and Superman up to Elite 7. So yes, to bring you those Elite 7 videos, I have to make a couple loopholes, but it means I spend a lot less credits. 301 XP, 520 credits, and that'll be really good when the Sorcery Pack comes out, because then I can actually just go ahead and go buy my Black Adams. So in the third matchup, we have the Joker, Regime Cyborg, and Insurgency Harley Quinn. Let's get the matches 1,000 credits, but if you really want to be fair to the Injustice community, I think the best way to go about it is Heroes Gauntlet 2 and have all 2.8 challenge characters involved in that. You can have each challenge run for 2 days. And I think that's perfectly acceptable. As you guys have seen, I've done all 4 challenge videos within that time frame, so I don't think it's really overwhelming. It just means you can't make YouTube videos on it except for the final fight, because it would just take way too long, and by then nobody would care. Although people are still watching Batgirl, so that might not be entirely true. 305 XP, 560 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Regime Green Lantern, Nightfall Bane, and Regime Sinestro. Let's get the matches 1,000 credits. And it's kind of funny, when I actually farmed Injustice 2 Superman, I did not see a Nightfall Bane. The previous 2 Aquamans, I did see a Nightfall Bane. So it really has me wondering if what you get out of the packs is based on a set location. And if you open so many packs, eventually you're going to get the card. It's a really good test. If I actually pen and papered every augment, every card, we can see if there was a pattern, as Nightfall Bane gets eliminated for the victory. 308 XP. 600 credits. So in the fifth matchup, we have Regime Flash, Catwoman, and the Joker. Let's get the matches 5,000 credits. Now, the thing that makes Injustice 2 Superman a huge badass is the simple fact that Kryptonian Fortitude can actually control what you want to block. So, for example, if you don't block the lightning kick, or if you block the lightning kick, you're going to keep your Fortitude. And for an ability like Catwoman's Bleed, you can actually completely negate it. Now, when it comes to Arkham Knight Catwoman, you're going to avoid all of the bleed damage. It's just like evading on Dawn of Justice Batman, or blinking with the Riddler staff. Now, I'm really curious about this new Mother Box gear item that's supposed to be coming out sometime within this update, if it's actually real. I think the other one is fake, but I really think the Mother Box is a real item, and I think it would be pretty cool, because being able to evade both Special 1 and 2s on one character, including that Kryptonian Fortitude, might be a little bit of fun, just to piss people off. 312 XP, 640 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Regime Nightwing, Green Arrow, and Deathstroke. Let's get the matches 5,000 credits. Now, in the case of Aquaman, When it comes to Arkham Knight Catwoman will actually have the dot rinsed back on her, and if she tags out, the dot will continue. So that's pretty badass. I've also heard of some LexCorp shenanigans you can pull off, including throwing burn and poison effect onto opponents that have said dot effect. And you can really test that out with Arrow, Green Arrow. The Joker has poison mechanics, although they're not really that good. Arkham Origins, the Joker just gets destroyed. As we're going to go with the Teth Ahmed Habibi and get rid of Deathstroke. Now the reason we're talking a lot through the second battle is the second battle has been a piece of shit for the longest time, and they really need to buff this fight. And not throw in little dinky challenges and make 4-minute countdowns and chaos. That's just stupid. 314 XP, 4,680 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Regime Bane, Solomon Grundy, and Regime Sinestro. Let's get the matches 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So Bane gets eliminated, Solomon Grundy is in. From the Grave kicks in as Pussy Juice radiates out from Solomon Grundy. Sinestro is in. We're going off the Arabian Sandstorm. It is blocked for about 14,000, but it's still power drains. As Sinestro gets eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. 317 XP. 720 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Regime Doomsday, Insurgency Harley Quinn, and Catwoman. Let's get the matches 5,000 credits. And now we can use this team for the entire fight.
Begin.
Now, one thing I have noticed about the Riddler staff in patch 2.10, while the tooltip does not show bonus XP, I actually did some testing with augments, because I actually augmented the XP for both Superman and Aquaman to the same amount, and I can confirm that while it doesn't show on the tooltip, you actually do get the bonus XP for the Riddler staff, so the gear item does work as intended, so there must have been more updates they fixed with the code. 321 XP, 760 credits, but it does not offer the bonus to the team. It's only for yourself. In the 9th matchup, we have Wonder Woman, Regime Bane, and Regime Flash. The match is now 10,000 credits. Yeah, how many people like the Injustice 2 Aquaman? I think it is a direct upgrade to the Regime and Prime Aquaman. But I would really love to see Injustice 2 bring in a new wave of upgrading certain cards, including giving Black Adam 1100 on Regime. I think that would make him a lot more usable, a lot more kind of up with the curve. If you upgrade his power credit cost, that's fine too, as the Flash gets wiped out. 323 XP, 800 credits. And we received 3 energy cards. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos, and this is the most hated challenge in the game. Going up against Insurgency Lex Luthor, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Regime Green Lantern. Let's get the matches 10,000 credits. This challenge just makes me want to rip my hair out because you're going to get forced out before you get rid of everybody in most situations. Obviously, if you're running like Arkham Knight Batman, that's probably not the case. And it's just going to waste your time. It's not that the challenge is hard. If you want to put Chaos in the boss fight, that's fine, but they should stay out of the regular challenges. I just think it's dumb. But yes, the Kryptonian Fortitude allows you to not block. You don't have to really worry about blocking in Chaos fights. The opponent's not going to do any damage to you. Although Sheikh Ahmed Habibi gets tagged in, Green Lantern is going to get obliterated using a special. That electric burst pretty much hits for almost all of his health. I'm going to give it right back to him with the Arabian Sandstorm. Blocks that, pretty much gone. We're going to go off the line of fire, get rid of Black Adam. So Green Lantern is back in. Superman at 2 bars. Turbine Smash blocked for 35-24. Sheikh Ahmed Habibi comes in, running off the Arabian Sand Shocker, and get rid of Green Lantern for the victory in the 10th fight. 327 XP, 840 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Green Arrow, Nightfall Bane, and Regime Sinestro. Let's get the matches 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So Green Arrow gets eliminated. Nightfall Bane is in. Nightfall Bane gets eliminated. Sinestro is in. Pick off the Arabian Sandstorm again on Sinestro. I think he's taken like 4 of them already. Power drains him down. And we're going to go off the Arabian Sand Shocker. Sinestro eliminated by Sheikh Ahmed Habibi for the victory in the 11th fight. And everybody knows that I love Black Adam because he was the first card that I actually maxed out, and he actually won me a lot of the battles. 330 XP, 880 credits. Then the Red Sun team came along and Black Adam got shelved. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Catwoman, Regime Nightwing, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Let's get the matches 10,000 credits, and that's probably why I hold Silver Black Adam pretty partial, even though Deathstroke does more damage with gear. Silver Black Adam is definitely one of the better gold cards, especially since he does the most super move damage. At about 29,000 at Elite 5, it'd probably get to like 33, 34.
Bow to your master.
So we're going to save our Teth Adam for Nightwing. And we're going to go off the Teth Ahmed Habibi to finish out the second battle. Nightwing eliminated.
Shazam!
80,100 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 332 XP. 1,380 credits. So the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge Battle 2 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And we have a bronze booster pack. Inside we receive a Flash, the Black Plague, which is Blackest Night Doomsday's level 2 move. That's kind of weird they title like that. And Cleaver Spin, Solomon Grundy's level 1 move. Now, for anybody that's talked about Raven's gear item, Teen Titans Raven's special 2 move being available, this is very true, and it is not a hacker. You can get all of those abilities right now, just like you could get Justice 2 Aquaman support cards. You could even get Amikami Catwoman support cards if you try hard enough. So in the third battle, we have Deathstroke, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Green Lantern. And the reason for that, obviously, is that way we can maximize our power generation and get off more super moves and harder fights. So we're going to load up both Black Adam and Deathstroke for basic damage gear. I think that's the way to go. And Green Lantern, we're going to give the double LexCorp along with the Ibis Stick. And I think that's the best way to gear him up, even though I think Fourth World is better just because of the power generation. I think we're going to do that. We're going to go with the Fourth World Godly Helmet. We're going to give him the League of Assassins. I think that's the wrong one. We need the Adept Knives. And for more power generation, we are going to give him Clark Kent's glasses.
Green Lantern.
So the first matchup, we have Insurgency Joker, Regime Superman, and Boss Solomon Grundy. Cards start off at level 30, Elite 1, 1, and 2. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. As you guys see in the second fight, Earth 2 Solomon Grundy, this is what people pointed out during the Batgirl video as well as patch 2.10. So Joker gets dominated, takes out almost half of Deathstroke's health as his does about 40% damage. Superman getting obliterated. We have to watch out for a flying punch. Block for 3150. We're going off the eye for an eye. Boss Solomon Grundy sent back to the pawn shop. $26,796 damage for the victory in the first fight. 275 XP. 500 credits. For the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Earth 2 Solomon Grundy, Lobo, and Animated Batman Beyond. Let's get the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Damn, he looks disgusting. So Death and Decay is active. It's basically a damage over time effect. I'm actually curious to see how this passive works with the LexCorp set. I think it would be really good on Earth 2 Solomon Grundy because he will have a lot more rot damage. And if it's based off attack, it might actually be pretty good, depending on that. So don't overlook Earth 2 Solomon Grundy because it's also supposed to be able to shatter a random piece of gear for the entire fight. As we get off the Beware My Power, Animated Batman Beyond eliminated. So Lobo is in. Sheikh Ahmed Habibi doing some work. We're off the Arabian Sandstorm. That is enough to get rid of Lobo. We're not even worried about the power drain, so Solomon Grundy taking some damage. And we could get off an eye for an eye, but we can easily get rid of him with the sword flip. So I really think that Solomon Grundy's passive was really cool, and hats off to NetherRealm on actually making some cool passives in the last few months. I'm really happy for some of the things they've done. 278 XP, 540 credits, and I think this is why I'm actually getting more hyped for Injustice than some people are saying the game is boring. I don't think so. I think the game is in a really good state. In the third matchup, we have Doomsday, Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Skill of the match is 5,000 credits. Although they do need to fix the block break, and I think that is one thing that they really need to address sooner rather than later. Although you're probably going to have to wait a couple months for that, because there's still 3 challenges to run. But they could just make a bug fix patch. 2.11 could totally take care of this. So we could get off the eye for an eye on Black Adam. Now it sounds a little more appealing. We're going to wait. And now we're going to go off the eye for an eye. Mortal Kombat X Scorpion should be eliminated because he only has 1 or 2 promotions. I think he has 1. 26,796 damage for the victory in the third fight. 280 XP. 580 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Ares, the Killing Joke Joker, and Shazam. Cards gain a level to 31. Skill of the match is 5,000 credits. So you see Shazam has over double the health of both Ares and Killing Joke Joker, so we want to save our super move for Shazam. Ares gets obliterated. The Killing Joke Joker is in. Deathstroke almost at 2 bars. And because of the power generation from Green Lantern, we can get to 3 bars. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. And Shazam will be at critical life. Now we can try to tag Black Adam in and see if we can have him kill himself, but it might put him at 1 health. Yeah, Black Adam gets destroyed, but Shazam an easy knockout for the victory in the fourth fight. 283 XP. 620 credits. Now, back in the day, early Injustice, you could actually knock people out with said passive abilities. Black Adam, you still can with basic attacks, but not special moves. So in the fifth matchup, we have Mortal Kombat Scorpion, Regime Wonder Woman, and Arrow Green Arrow. Skill of the match is 10,000 credits. Now, with Raven, we're obviously going to have to put Green Lantern in first. And just light attack Raven down and get rid of her. Scorpion eliminated. Regime Wonder Woman is in. Shield toss hits for 4234. And we're off the eye for an eye. Arrow Green Arrow eliminated. Now this is exactly what I'm talking about, why Nightmare does need a 4th difficulty, and I'm probably going to complain about it until they do so, as this is just way too easy. People have said you use bronze cards. Why should we have to do that? I want to get challenged with the maximum level of cards. And I did post a suggestion on the WB forums. It's probably buried in the post. 286 XP, 660 credits. So you close it out, recharge. Close it out, recharge, and you have full energy, basically. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Raven, Static, and Godfall Superman. Skill of the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Now, back in the day, before Red Sun, Batman, and Green Lantern were actually around, I actually liked Deathstroke better than... Actually, I like Solomon Grundy better than Deathstroke, just to give the Red Sun team 45% more health. About the Beware My Power, get rid of Raven, and then start beating down some of these other cards. Static is in, who is black. Now, one thing I really do like about Static is he's the only card in the game that actually gains power by blocking special. I think that's a really cool mechanic. And even though Static has 1050, 1050, and yes, he can still do pretty good damage, when you're comparing to a 1300, 1500, especially with gear like Fourth World, it's just going to work a lot better on said cards. Although, don't get me wrong, I think Static is a really fun card, and he's also immune to power drain, so that's another positive aspect of Static. He's one of the cards I'd like to see buffed to at least metahuman the flash stats, but I'm sure he can still do pretty well. 288 XP, 6,700 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Red Sun Batman, Red Sun Wonder Woman, and Red Sun Solomon Grundy. Cards gain a level of 32. Skip the match is 10,000 credits. Now, in the case of Red Sun Wonder Woman, we might get a lot of damage if we take a block broken special 1, but with the way the block breaker mechanics work, it actually screws the opponent because now set attacks will be unblockable. So, like the sword spin level 2 move. Now, let's see if we can show it off here. I don't think that was block broken. It did a lot of damage. That, of course, did some damage too. So Wonder Woman's going to take a lot of damage. That actually was block broken. So there was a block breaker mechanic somewhere in there. So Deathstroke did take the full damage. The sword spin obviously was not blocked. So let's get off the Arabian Sandstorm on Red Sun Batman. That is enough to get rid of him. Dead's Blood blocked. Hits for about 4,000 on Solomon Grundy. We're going to go off the Beware My Power and try to get rid of him. Now, this is why you cannot use Red Sun Batman in multiplayer anymore until they fix that. Before then, I actually ranked him above Red Sun Superman, but now he's actually below Solomon Grundy just because of the passive. If you only use special 2 moves, well, why do you have Red Sun Batman? Use a better passive. 291 XP, 740 credits. Like right now, Deathstroke is better than Batman, and I ranked Deathstroke at number 5. So in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Batman, Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, and Martian Manhunter. Skip the match is 10,000 credits, and it's a real shame because I really liked Red Sun Batman. Not only is he a fast card like all the other Batmans, his stats probably not up to par, but keep in mind, block breaking special 1 for 100,000 damage is insane. And Superman does have that ability. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. Mortal Kombat X Scorpion eliminated. But because the block breaker mechanics screw you more than it helps you, it does not make any sense using Red Sun Batman until they fix that. And just like Arkham Origins Deathstroke got sent to the toilet, Ares is, in my opinion, is still usable because Ares can still one-shot people and it's a single-hit ability. Now, there's a lot of cards with block breaker mechanics that do suffer. I don't think
I bring you the gift of pay.
Batgirl is affected, Cassandra Cain Batgirl, because she just does a lot of damage. And sometimes the block breaker mechanic from the stun actually works in your favor. 293 XP, 780 credits. So I think in the case of Cassandra Cain Batgirl, it might have actually helped her because it gives her block breaking on special attacks. So in the 9th matchup, we have 600 Wonder Woman, Batman Returns Catwoman, and Animated Harley Quinn. Let's just charge up all the way. That way we can finish out all the fights. Fuck your ad. The cards gain a level of 33, going up against 600 Wonder Woman, Batman Returns Catwoman, and Animated Harley Quinn. Skip the match is now 15,000 credits. Now, this variation of Red Sun that you see in the 10th fight actually works pretty well. It's an offensive version of the Red Sun team, whereas Wonder Woman and Green Lantern, in my opinion, are more defensive. Here we're going to go off the sword flip, avoid taking damage from Wonder Woman, and we still didn't finish her off, but we slice her out. Batman Returns Catwoman is in. Let's get Green Lantern in to plow out the 3 bars quickly. So we're going to go off the Beware My Power. Batman Returns Catwoman eliminated, leaving Animated Harley Quinn by herself. Harley Quinn at 2 bars. That bomb hits for 12,000, but as you can see, block breaker mechanics on the opponent. So that actually connects. The first hit, however, did get blocked, but after that, block broken, down goes Animated Harley Quinn for the victory. 296 XP, 820 credits, and we received 3 energy cards. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Red Sun Green Lantern, Red Sun Superman, and Red Sun Deathstroke. Cards gain a level of 34. Skip the match is 15,000 credits. Now this is actually going to be a tougher variant of the Red Sun team. You can use the Rosh al Ghul Scimitar to your advantage though, and prevent special damage, and I highly recommend that with Deathstroke, as you see Green Lantern getting dried up. Here we don't want to use a super move, we want to wait for the next person. The Green Lantern's still getting pushed under one bar. Let's get off the eye for an eye and get rid of Red Sun Deathstroke. Now because of Regime Green Lantern, the dampening field probably does not actually work because the power generation increases. Actually, believe it or not, Cyborg could be a good card if you just harass people with super moves all day long. We're going to get in Green Lantern next, who's at 2.5 bars. Flying Punch for 6178. We're going to go off the Beware My Power and either get rid of Red Sun Superman or put him at critical life. 20,973 damage for the victory in the 10th fight. 299 XP. 860 credits. So in the 11th matchup, we have Arkham Origins Deathstroke, Arkham Origins Batman, and Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman. This is a weird team. Skill of the match is 15,000 credits. Now keep in mind, if Arkham Origins Deathstroke connects on his block breaker portion of the special one, the next special against him will be block broken, but by that point he's just going to get knocked out probably anyways. So it probably won't make a big deal. Let's power drain Deathstroke if we can. So Arkham Origins Batman with the Winged Avenger. Now let's get off the eye for an eye and get rid of Batman. That shield toss blocked for about 4,000. Playing a little bit defensively because shield tosses can come out of nowhere. And let's get off the Arabian Sandstorm on Deathstroke. That does wipe him out. And the Lead Rain will get rid of... No, it does not. Still a horrible level 2 move. And we're going to shove my green dick right up Wonder Woman's pussy. Please have some green babies for the victory in the 11th fight. 301 XP. 900 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Zatanna, 600 Wonder Woman, and Raven. Cards gain a level of 35. Skill of the match is 15,000 credits. Now, Zatanna is a really interesting card, even though she has tankish stats. I think it's like 800, 1200. What makes her interesting is she has this Tarot Card Special 2 move that can actually give her a huge heal by itself. But we're going to go the eye for an eye and get rid of her. So I've heard a couple people making the card work. It's not really popular on ladder, but not horrible either, if you know how to use it. Twilight's End blocked for about 3,100. And you can also add Injustice 2 Superman to the list of cards that is actually good to super move, because you can bypass the Kryptonian Fortitude. So if you're using the Red Sun team, it's not unpopular to just use basic attacks, get to 3 bars, and then start unloading your super moves on the team. It's not actually a bad strategy, because Superman is probably going to have 4 in the world now, if not that Dawn of Justice Batman. So we're going to go off the Tef Ahmed Habibi, 600 Wonder Woman eliminated. 29,128 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 304 XP. 940 credits. So the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge Battle 3 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And in the 4th challenge, Solomon Grundy must be on your team, and there is only one way we can have some fun with Solomon Grundy. So let's throw in the entire Red Sun trio for the next 12 fights. We're going to throw in Solomon Grundy. We're going to throw in Red Sun Wonder Woman. And we're going to throw in Red Sun Superman.
Superman.
Obviously, I really don't give a shit about gearing anybody but Superman, but we could gear up Wonder Woman with Funzy gear. So let's give her the Ibis stick, the 4th World Helmet, and the League of Assassins the Death Knights. We're going to have a lot of power generation, and Red Sun Solomon Grundy, we're just going to give the entire LexCorp set. So if he gets up to 2 bars with Dead's blood, we're going to have some fun.
Solomon Grundy.
So in the first matchup, we have Aquaman, Elseworld, The Flash, and Zatanna. Cards start off at level 35 Elite 4. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. And Superman is going to plow through all of these guys in 3 hits if he crits. 18,000 damage. That's ridiculous. And Zatanna pummeled out in 3 hits for the victory in the first fight. 361 XP. 520 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Red Sun Green Lantern, Red Sun Superman, and Red Sun Destro. Skill match is 5,000 credits. Now, you're not going to see these ridiculous crit numbers with Superman because you can't crit.
Begin.
However, dot damage can crit if it comes off gear. 7486 is still a pretty good amount. Flying Punch on Destro hits for 26,000. So Wonder Woman is in. And by the gods is going to miss because Superman's on the ground. I still think the special 2 on Wonder Woman is garbage compared to the shield toss. Now that does trigger the Ibis stick, so we're going to throw a shield toss. And we're going to go off the Balls of Steel, Red Sun Superman eliminate for the victory in the second fight. As you see the burn damage critting from Wonder Woman. 364 XP, 560 credits. In the third matchup, we have Animated Batman Beyond Lobo and Animated Harley Quinn. Cards lose a promotion but gain a level to 36. Skip the match is 5,000 credits. So the reality of Superman 2-shotting the entire team is a huge possibility as Batman got 2-shot. Lobo barely survived 3 hits, and the Flying Punch on Animated Harley Quinn destroys her for the victory in the third fight. And we're beating the 4th battle of Nightmare difficulty in 8 seconds. Come on, NetherRealm, step your game up. 367 XP, 600 credits. In the 4th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Regime Killer Frost, Doomsday, and Dawn of Justice Batman. Cards gain a level of 36 Elite 3. Skill the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Killer Frost wiped out in 3 hits. Doomsday wiped out in 3 hits, and the Flying Punch gets evaded. So again, Dawn of Justice Batman getting some value. Let's try another one. That one is not evaded. Still enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 4th fight. 370 XP. 640 credits. In the 5th matchup, we have Batman Returns Catwoman, Zatanna, and Batgirl. Skill the match is 10,000 credits. Did I see 23,000 health on Catwoman? What the hell? It was about 25, so Catwoman is gone. Fire Kiss blocked for 3805. And we're going to go off the Balls of Steel. Batgirl will get dominated for the victory in the 5th fight. Even without critical hits, taking about 50% or more of her health. That's just retarded. 374 XP, 680 credits. So you saw the recharge cycle. We're going to do it again. Just because, we caught it. So in the 6th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Teen Titan Cyborg, who is black, Hawkgirl, and New 52 Nightwing. Cards gain a level of 37 and 2 promotions to Elite 5. Skill the match is 10,000 credits. I'm still really annoyed about them actually nerfing Nightmare rather than making it harder. I'm sorry, but 3-shotting cards in the 4th battle just retarded. Or, in the case of a punch, almost 1-shot. That, my friend, is not a Nightmare as Hawkgirl gets dominated for the victory in the 6th fight. 74,000 damage from a shield toss. 377 XP, 8,720 credits. So in the 7th matchup, we have Arkham Origins Batman, Luchador Bane, and Crypto Lex Luthor. Skill the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Winged Avenger blocked for about 20,000. Batman gets destroyed. Luchador Bane does stun because we don't have Red Sun Green Lantern. And we're going to the Flying Punch on Lex Luthor.
You make me sick.
And Lex Luthor eliminated, even blocking. Actually survived that because of 30% health, but we're still going to wipe him out for the victory in the 7th fight. 379 XP, 760 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Prison Superman, Static, who's black, and Lobo. Cards gain a level of 38 Elite 5. Skill the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Super Health does nothing when you're dead. Static is in. Static actually survived 3 crits. That's going to put Superman at 3 bars. I don't think you want to do that. We're going to the Kryptonian Smash. Lobo eliminated. And Solomon Grundy slashes his throat out for the victory in the 8th fight. 383 XP, 800 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Red Sun Wonder Woman, Red Sun Batman, and Red Sun Solomon Grundy. Let's get the match is 15,000 credits, and we see Kandak Sheikh Ahmed Habibi's debut in the challenges. Solomon Grundy prevents the 4-hit knockout on Wonder Woman. Batman is in. Look off the Flying Punch. Blocking will survive. Batman is gone. Solomon Grundy comes in. We're going off the Balls of Steel. Blocking it is able to survive. Cleaver Spin blocked for 84.67. Solomon Grundy about to get punched out for the victory in the 9th fight. And even blocking 14,000 damage on a crit. That's retarded. 386 XP. 840 credits. And we receive 3 more energy cards. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Kandak Black Adam, Red Sun Green Lantern, and Containment Doomsday. Cards gain a level of 39. Skip the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Black Adam eliminated. Containment Doomsday is in. Ultimate Liftoff block for 83.31. If you really want a good challenge in multiplayer, Containment Doomsday is definitely it. I think it's a fun card that people just don't give enough credit for. As Red Sun Green Lantern gets dominated for the victory in the 10th fight. 390 XP, 880 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have the Killing Joke Joker, Insurgency Joker, and Shazam. Cards are still level 39 Elite 5. Skill the match is 15,000 credits. We have the Arkham team in the 5th battle, or in the 12th battle. That's pretty cool. Killing Joke Joker wiped out 2 hits. Acid Flower blocked for 10,000. Wish I had Injustice 2 Aquaman for that. That would be pretty cool. And the Flying Punch on Shazam almost gets rid of him, but the Shield Toss from Wonder Woman will for the victory in the 11th fight. Those damn stun combos on tagging. 392 XP. 920 credits, and that's why even a card like Batman Beyond is not terrible because of that passive alone. Stun on tagging is extremely popular since every set has it. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Arkham Origins Batman, Arkham Origins Deathstroke, and Arkham Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 40 Elite 5. Match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
No Winged Avenger. Arkham Origins Deathstroke is it. Let's get off a Flying Punch and get rid of him. Actually somehow survived that, but he's not doing a special. So we're going to the Balls of Steel on Arkham Harley Quinn. That is not blocked, so that is enough to get rid of her for the victory in the 12th fight. 395 XP, 1,440 credits. So the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge Battle 4 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. Now we have a silver booster pack. Inside we receive a Deathstroke, Deadly Sin, which is Raven's level 3 move, and Coordinates Received, which is Lex Luthor's super move as well. So we got 2 super moves. And how many promotions do we have for Deathstroke? It's got to be in the 16 or 17 range. So for Deathstroke, we have
Deathstroke.
15 more promotions for him. We're going to use Arkham Origins Deathstroke. And we have to use Doomsday. Let's throw in, starting off, Containment Doomsday. I don't know why I like using him first. And let's throw in Arkham Harley Quinn.
Deathstroke.
So for Deathstroke, we're going to give him Rasho Ghul Scimitar to avoid special 1s. Although block-breaking special 2s are a reality as well.
Deathstroke.
I'm going to give Arkham Harley Quinn the 4th World Gear, just in case Deathstroke gets obliterated early. And I could give 2 shits about Doomsday. So in the first matchup, we have Boss Solomon Grundy, Static, who's black, and Superman. Cards start off at level 40 Elite 5. Skip the match is 30,000 credits. This is actually the fastest that we've actually gotten through Nightmare difficulty. It's not even 57 minutes yet. We are going to make roster changes in the 5th battle because I don't want to deal with 30-second fucking ads, if I can help it. We are going to do it with Doomsday for fights 13 through 15, but that's beside the point. So Superman is in. Let's get off the Identity Crisis. You can see how it reacts. That destroys Superman. The last hit on Static does connect. I don't know if it's block broken or not, but we're going to go off the point blank. And he does block it. So as you see, the block breaker now hits on Deathstroke. So that mechanic can really work against you. That's a cool sword shot. The Static gets eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 392 XP, 540 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Zatanna, Shazam, and Batman. Skip the match is 30,000 credits.
Begin.
And Regime Hawk Girl is a good counter to Antimatter Sinestro, but you don't see anybody using it. You really don't see an Antimatter Sinestro in the ladder very much either. I don't know if it's just because nobody bought the card or they just don't know the true power of it. Shazam gets dominated. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. Batman eliminated. $128,742 damage for the victory in the second fight. 395 XP, 580 credits. In the third matchup, we have Regime Hawk Girl, Balls of Steel General Zod, and Antimatter Sinestro. Skip the match is 30,000 credits.
Begin.
Hawk Girl block spamming. Deathstroke almost at 2 bars already. Ready to strike on Sinestro. Hawk Girl still block spamming. Trying to be a coward in the corner. So we're going to take that mace charge. That one is going to connect. That's annoying. Get out of the fight. Balls of Steel General Zod is in. Kryptonian Rifle hits for 18,000. Now we're getting in dangerous territory. Let's get off a heal. Kryptonian Rifle blocked for 79.35. We want to save it for Antimatter Sinestro. That one's going to connect for 77.95. Now the dangerous thing is Antimatter Sinestro is at 2 bars. And Zod, like Hawk Girl, block spam. There's Sinestro. Let's get off the eye for an eye and get rid of him. So Thangarian Strength block does like... Well, that block broke somehow. Usually it doesn't block break when you block, so... That's kind of weird. Here, let's just get off the pop-pop, get rid of her. She can't block it. And we're going to go off the bomb right on Zod's boss for the victory in the third fight. 399 XP. 620 credits. So now we're going to make our first roster change. Let's throw in Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, and Ares. Both of them together shouldn't have a problem with any of these fights. And we're going to throw in Blackest Night Doomsday, who is not level 50 yet. Mostly because we've been focusing on the new cards. We're going to give Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, Knife Collection, Prometheum Longsword, and we're going to give her the Cloak of Destiny. We want her coming in off the tag, so we're going to have Ares in first. We give him Ra's al Ghul Scimitar. We give him the Blade of the War God and the Powered Screamer Stick.
Ares.
So the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Insurgency Joker, Batgirl, and Darkseid. Let's give the matches 30,000 credits. So the team's going to start at 1 bar. Joker does a lot of damage if he gets knocked out. Now, Ares does have a pretty good heavy attack, I found out, that can be pretty much juggled if you time it right. So Batgirl is in. We're going to have to Godsmack and get rid of her. You can still use that to get rid of opponents. And Omega Blast on Ares almost wipes him out. So there is Blackest Night Doomsday. He's not going to be able to do much damage. He's got the same heavy attack as Containment Doomsday does, which I actually don't like. I like the 2-hit better. Although Doomsday's always had an okay heavy attack, or light attack. So Ares is back in. We're going to shave off Darkseid's balls for the victory in the fourth fight. Like I said, we're going to shave his dick off. $401 XP. 660 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Teen Titan Cyborg, who is black, Lobo, and Crypto Lex Luthor. Let's give the match is 40,000 credits. 30% health is in play. Lobo cannot be power drained, and Teen Titan Cyborg regenerates like 1% health a second. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but I know it's not ridiculous. Here we're going to go the Godsmack and get rid of Lobo. And we're going to go the Art of Deception, which is blocked. Still should be enough to get rid of Crypto Lex Luthor. That level 1 does ridiculous damage. Barely able to survive that.
You asked for this.
Sonic Disruptor blocked for 3411. And I think we're going to shave off his black cock. Big circumcision there. And the ultimate liftoff from Blackest Night Doomsday is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the fifth fight. 405 XP. 700 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Aquaman, Arrow, Green Arrow, and John Stewart, Green Lantern, who's also black. Let's give the matches 40,000 credits.
Begin.
Aquaman's going to hit the emergency barrier right now. Green Lantern is in. We're going to go off the Godsmack and get rid of him. So that triggers the emergency barrier immediately on tagging. We're going to chop off John Stewart, Green Lantern's balls. We want to trigger the emergency barrier before Batgirl comes in. Turbine Smash block. And John Stewart, Green Lantern, should be eliminated for the victory in the sixth fight. No chance of surviving that, even blocked. So that does like 25,000 damage, which is insane for a special one. 408 XP, 740 credits. So now we have to make our second of 4 roster changes. We're going to throw in Arkham Knight Batman. We're going to throw in Batgirl. And we are going to throw in another Doomsday. Let's throw in Regime Doomsday.
Batman.
So Arkham Knight Batman, we do not have to put the Ra's al Ghul Scimitar. Let's throw in the Knife Collection, Blade of the War God, and Prometheum Longsword. We actually could go, instead of the Knife Collection, let's throw in the Militarized Batmobile for a little more fun.
Batman.
And for Batgirl, let's give her the Cloak of Destiny. Let's give her the Nanocarbon Mask, and let's give her the League of Assassins Adept Knives.
Batgirl.
So in the 7th matchup, we have Bane, Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman, and Bounty Hunter Lobo. Let's give the matches 40,000 credits. You see, Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman with 80,000 health. That's pretty solid. But we're going to go off the Dark Knight. Bane eliminated for eating too much fast food. You fat piece of shit. 29,000 damage to everybody. Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman about to get eliminated. We got the Art of Deception that does not stun. And we're got the second Art of Deception. That one stuns and critical hit. Only 47,000 damage because we did not get a crit on that one for the victory in the 7th fight. 410 XP, 780 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Doomsday, Hawkgirl, and Static, who is black. Let's get the matches 40,000 credits.
Begin.
So we got the Dark Knight again. Doomsday eliminated. It's a cheesy tactic, but it's a really powerful one. This is the only reason Batgirl could survive the meta, even though I really doubt it. Ares, of course, is another one. Hawkgirl snares, but it doesn't matter because she gets eliminated. Here we're going to get off the Art of Deception on Static that does stun. Let's see if we can get a crit. We did before. Nope, we did not, but we still destroyed Static for the victory in the 8th fight. 414 XP, 12,820 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have New 52 Nightwing, Metahuman the Flash, and Mortal Kombat Scorpion. Let's get the matches 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Power drain on Doomsday. So Metahuman the Flash is in. Lightning Kick does take out Doomsday. I really don't care. We're going to go off the Dark Knight and significantly weaken Metahuman the Flash for a Batgirl kill. $135,000 damage. Scorpion is gone. Nightwing is in. He's at no health. Explosive Battering is blocked by Metahuman the Flash. Looks like he even got Power Drain. That's kind of weird. And the Art of Deception block might save the Flash. No, it does not, as he gets eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. So as you can see, Arkham Knight Batman, definitely one of the best cards in the game, even with the meta possibly changing with Injustice 2 characters. 522 XP, 1,290 credits. So now we're going to make another roster change. We have Dawn of Justice Batman. We have Doomsday. And we are going to throw in... Let's throw in Godfall Superman. Not that he's the best card, but he's still not terrible. We can still make use of him. Let's throw on the Ra's al Ghul Scimitar. Let's throw on the Blade of the War God and Prometheum Longsword. And Batman's going to rip people to shreds. For Godfall Superman, we're going to give him the Knife Collection and 2 other damage gear. And Doomsday, we are going to give the 2-piece LexCorp along with the Cloak of Destiny. So at least he'll do some good critical damage with his basic attacks. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Second Special Attack Disabled, going up against Shazam, Balls of Steel Superman, and Arkham Origins the Joker. Let's give the matches 70,000 credits.
Begin.
So Shazam taking some heavy damage. The evasion on the Bolt of Zeus. Shazam gets stunned. He's going to get knocked out. So Balls of Steel Superman is in. Dawn of Justice Batman almost at 3 bars, but he did do a lot of damage to Balls of Steel Superman. That flying punch proc hits for 18,000. That's definitely the funnest part about Balls of Steel Superman. I just wish he had like 200 more damage. And the card would actually be pretty good. We got the Dark Knight. And Arkham Origins, the Joker, eliminated. $126,220 damage for the victor in the 10th fight. 421 XP. 900 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Green Lantern, Sinestro, Killer Frost, and Regime Wonder Woman. Killer Frost has 166,000 health. Skill the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
So Sinestro taking a lot of damage. Sinestro eliminated. Killer Frost is in. That Black Eyes gets evaded. That's huge negative value for Killer Frost. Oh, we're going to have the Gotham Justice on Killer Frost. That should be enough to get rid of her. That is not blocked. And there was even a critical hit there on the 5th hit. So Regime Wonder Woman is in. The Shield Toss gets evaded. Hits for 7634. We got the Explosive Batarang. You're probably going to see Godfall Superman in for the first time. And Regime Wonder Woman eliminated for the victory in the 11th fight.
You make me sick.
530 XP. 1,410 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Kandak, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, Darkseid, and Containment Doomsday. Skill of the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Looks like a weak Dampening Field as Batman almost at 2 bars already. Kandak Black Adam almost eliminated. So Darkseid is in. We're going to go the Gotham Justice and get rid of him. One of my favorite level 2 moves because it just wrecks people. And that already triggered an evolutionary rebirth. And Containment Doomsday gets dominated by Dawn of Justice Batman for the victory in the 12th fight. 426 XP. 980 credits. So we're going to use 3 recharges. We did not get caught on an ad this time. So in the 13th matchup, we have Insurgency Batman, Red Sun Green Lantern, and Red Sun Superman. Red Sun Green Lantern has 159,000 health. Skill of the match is 70,000 credits. Looks like Injustice 2 Superman has 207,000 health. That's probably not that bad unless there's like a 4% radiation, at which point you need Fourth World. Or a bunch of super moves. So Batman's eliminated. We're going to go off the Dark Knight, get rid of Red Sun Superman, making this a 3-on-1 fight. So Doomsday comes in. The burn damage can still stick. So we're going to take a Turbine Smash, but we're going to go off the... Take 2 Turbine Smash. We're going to go off the Ultimate Liftoff on Green Lantern. Hits for 17,000. So, only hits for 796, so it looks like we only have LexCorp on him. So we're going to work our way up to 3 bars on Godfall Superman. Turbine Smash blocked for 11,536. And we're going to go off the Kryptonian Smash, Red Sun Green Lantern eliminated. $77,674 damage for the victory in the 13th fight. 538 XP. 1,530 credits. In the 14th matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Arkham Origins Deathstroke, Cassandra Cain Batgirl, and Arkham Origins Batman. Skill of the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Point Blank does not get block broken. Sandra Kane Batgirl comes in. We're going to go off the Dark Knight and get rid of her before she gets too annoying. We're probably going to swap out the Doomsday to mitigate the Winged Avenger. Deathstroke comes back in. What in the world gear am I using on Doomsday? Why he's not using the left for 3 weeks. But we're going to go off the Earthshake on Arkham Origins Batman. And that is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 14 fight. 432 XP. 1,060 credits. So in the 15th matchup, we have Challenge Vampire and Special 2 Disable to defeat Injustice 2 Superman. Dawn of Justice Superman is level 45 Elite 4, 46,000 damage, 71,000 health. Injustice 2 Superman, 54,000 damage, 207,000 health.
Doomsday.
And we got the Cloak of Destiny on Doomsday, so let's put the Ibis stick on him.
Doomsday.
Skip the match is 100,000 credits.
Begin.
So Dawn of Justice Superman gets destroyed by base attacks. There is Injustice 2 Superman. He's not really healing that much with Vampire. It's about 5%, if that. So we're going to go off the Dark Knight on Injustice 2 Superman and get him down to about half health. So there's the stay down. Only hits for about 8,000. The third hit does not connect if you get blocked. So what we're going to do is we're going to get off 2 ultimate liftoffs. The first one, if not blocked, will get mitigated, and it did get blocked. So it will trigger the burn, which is really good, for about 6,000 a second. Now we're just going to get off 2 flying punches. It does not get evaded, so it is absorbed. The second flying punch does not wipe him out. We're going to go off the ultimate liftoff and Injustice 2 Superman eliminated for the victory in the 15th fight. And we're not even at an hour and 20, so I think this is a new record for Nightmare difficulty. 1,638 XP, 6,200 credits. So the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge Battle 5 on Nightmare difficulty is completed, and we will receive our 4th Injustice 2 Superman as we did Airplane 1 from the Injustice 2 promo pack. So we get the Kryptonian suit, which is the same gear Superman has. I think it would be really cool if they had a refresh on all new gear in Injustice 2. Don't give them away as challenge characters, just put them in booster packs and make them extremely rare. I think that would be pretty cool. You overplay the challenge the maximum number of times allowed, you will not be able to replay the challenge again. So we're going to go into our collection, and we're going to check 2 things out. First, we're going to look at how many promotions we have on Injustice 2 Superman. As you see, we have 3 more altogether, so we only need to get 4 more. And there's a potential of getting up to 4 more from the Injustice 2 pack, so we'll see how that goes. So the Kryptonian suit is the Kryptonian battle suit maxed out, and we have a spare one, so max health increase, heal self on special 2, and chance to reflect special 2 while blocking. If for some reason you use the 2-piece LexCorp on Injustice 2 Superman, this gear item will heal a lot of health. Unless the special 2 gets blocked, then it will probably heal a small amount. So shattering the Kryptonian suit, 15, 25, and 1, a bonus of 47 and 46, so 62 and 71 is really good. So if you like this video on the full 5 battles of the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge on Nightmare difficulty, finally nailing it under an hour and 20 minutes, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And after this video, all videos will be back in my home area. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!